I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. A guilty plea came today from a former City of Kingston Police Department detective lieutenant, accused of stealing more than $200,000 from the City of Kingston and Ulster County. Timothy Matthews pleaded guilty to 2 counts of second-degree grand larceny, admitting to the theft of more than $50,000 from the city, more than $50,000 from the county, and about $10,000 from Ulster Savings Bank, where he was employed as a security officer. The thefts had been uncovered during an audit that determined money from a safe in Matthews' office was missing. Following his admission of guilt, Matthews was sentenced to 3 to 9 years in prison on each grand larceny count to be served concurrently. He was also ordered to pay $212,000 in restitution. At his sentencing, Matthews apologized for his actions, saying he deserved to go to jail. By the time spring rolls around, we could be paying $4 a gallon for gas. Prices at the pump have been on the rise in the past number of weeks. About 12 cents a gallon since late last month, according to the latest Lundberg survey. Currently, the average price in New York State is about $3.82 a gallon. It's a bit lower in most sections of the Hudson Valley, but analysts are concerned because gasoline prices normally don't begin to rise until springtime. A number of reasons have been offered for the early pump price increase. They include Mideast tensions and a number of oil refineries currently offline for maintenance. The Stewart Air National Guard Base is in good position to avoid any future Department of Defense base closings or realignments. That's the opinion of the man who commands the Air Guard's 105th Airlift Wing. And this morning, Brigadier General Verl Johnston outlined the activities at the Stewart Base during a meeting of the Orange County Chamber of Commerce. The Air Guard Base is currently making a conversion from the old C-5 cargo aircraft to the smaller, more efficient C-17 cargo planes. The general says the decision to station the new C-17s at Stewart for future service deployments represents a commitment to the local base and to those working there.
The conversion to C-17 ensures the long-term future of the unit. The C-5s were a great airplane, but they're 43, 44 years old, more and more costly to maintain. C-17 is a lot younger airplane, a lot more modern technology in it, and it's the plane of the future, and we should be very secure with a great airplane for many, many, many years to the future.
And the average person on the street, will they notice any difference with this conversion to the C-17?
The C-17 is it's a great airplane, but it's a lot less noisy. It's a lot more energy efficient in its fuel consumption, and it'll be a lot quieter in the neighborhood. So I think people appreciate that, and very, very good airplane.
5 of the new C-17 aircraft are currently on base, with another 4 to 5 to be brought to Stewart by August. Among the people in the news today, Richard R.J. Smith, a local realtor who was sworn in today as the newest member of the Orange County Legislature. Smith, a Republican, will serve the legislature's 18th district. That includes the towns of Crawford and Wallkill. Smith was appointed recently by the 2 town boards. He's taking over the legislative seat vacated by Dan Depew, who was elected to the post of Wallkill Town Supervisor back in November. Funeral services were held this morning at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in New Windsor for Timothy Mountain, a Newburgh Free Academy track star and an up-and-coming Newburgh success story who died in Albany at the age of 21. It's believed Mountain may have suffered from a rare genetic abnormality. He was big news at NFA, where he had been part of a high school relay team that for a time was the fastest in the country. The track coach had encouraged him to join the team after watching him fly through sprints in gym class. Beyond sports, Timothy Mountain performed poetry, took horseback riding lessons, and had worked toward getting his pilot's license. Reporter Doyle Murphy will have more on the passing of a unique young man in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. And hopefully you didn't forget today's Valentine's Day. Those on the job at Absolutely Flowers in the town of Wallkill were very much aware of that. It was one of many area businesses trying to keep up with a high demand for an assortment of Valentine's gifts. At Absolutely Flowers, flower arrangements and teddy bears were flying out the store. And busy employees weren't just the ones behind the cash register. In the back of the store, those organizing the delivery schedule had their hands full playing Cupid by getting arrangement orders out the door and into the proper hands.
Today's been hectic. We had actually runs out in Pine Bush, Circleville. It's been hectic. I have nonstop been able to catch a breath. I'm actually sweating. I'm actually happy that this car is good on gas, but it's actually great to see the smile on people's face and stuff, so it's great.
And whether it's flowers, chocolates, or some other form of gift, here's hoping you remembered your special someone today and didn't arrive home empty-handed. There is precipitation in the forecast later this week, but it should fall as rain and not snow. As for Wednesday, it'll be cloudy and mild with temperatures getting up around 50 degrees. Thursday will be cloudy with periods of rain and the highs in the 40 to 45 degree range. Make Record Online your source for breaking news throughout the day and get all the news and information you'll need to start the day by reading tomorrow's edition of the Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.